On 22nd October 2008, a very significant spacecraft named Chandrayaan-1 was launched to the moon by India. This spacecraft led to a very important discovery, which was water on moon. Yes, this discovery was exactly discovered on the south pole of the moon. After this, countries like America, China, Japan, Israel, Europe and Russia launched many spacecrafts to the moon. But people's awareness and attention is only on Chandrayaan 3.
India is the first country in the world to land a spacecraft near the moon's south. Dr. Lal, thank you very much for coming on the program. Thank you.
India's successful moon mission is not just India's alone.
As the country created history to be the first one to land on the South Pole.
This is, of course, an important moment for India. It's a matter of pride, as was mentioned, but it's also a demonstration of the growing sophistication.
Moon mission is the arrival of a spacecraft on the surface of the moon. Moon missions are of 6 types. In this type of flyby mission, the spacecraft is moved from a really close distance of the moon and then it just passes away. This is used to study moon from a distance. Some examples of these flyby missions is Luna 1 by Soviet Union in January 1959, Pioneer 4 by America in March 1959, Luna 3 by Soviet Union in October 1959. This Luna 3 had taken a close-up photo of a dark side of the moon. In this type of moon mission, the spacecraft, after reaching the moon's orbit, it starts circling and forms an orbit for the moon. This is called lunar orbit. More than 40 successful orbiter missions have been conducted. The first one is Luna 10 by Soviet Union in 1966. The impact is an extension of orbiter mission. The main spacecraft will continue orbiting around the moon. A part of spacecraft gets detached and crash lands on the moon. As it is impacting with the moon, it is known to be impact mission. The time in which the impact probe crash lands is used to take a number of instrument readings. Impact missions are very useful. Chandrayaan-1 is an impact mission. The Moon Impact Probe was equipped with an instrument called Chandra's Altitudinal Composition Explorer, shortly called CHASE, due to which we know that there is water on Moon. The location of impact was chosen to be the Shackleton crater. The point of impact was named Jauhar Point. Here, a part of spacecraft is sent to the moon for soft landing. The part which lands is known as the lander. Doing this is insanely complicated. Soviet Union and US failed in their first 15 attempts. Luna 9 by Soviet Union in 1966 took the first photo of the moon's surface. This is also an example of lander mission. Rovers are small robots which have wheels so that they can move out of landers and move around the surface of the moon. With the help of rovers, direct contact can be established on the surface of the moon. In this type of moon mission, humans are sent to the moon in the lander and human who acts as a rover discover things. In total, only 12 people were able to reach moon who belonged to NASA. Human mission only needed soft landing, but rover mission needed new technology due to which human mission occurred earlier than rover mission. Neil Armstrong from America in 1969 was the first person to put his leg on the surface of the moon. Chandrayaan could land anywhere in 4 km by 2.4 km area. This area was 40 times larger than Chandrayaan 2. Vikram lander was given more fuel so that it can stay more time in the space and choose better landing spot. Many software upgrades were made in the Vikram lander which could spin faster if needed in Chandrayaan 3. Vikram lander is not only dependent on photos for landing unlike Chandrayaan 2. The mission objective of Chandrayaan 3 was the same of Chandrayaan 2, which was to land on the south pole of the moon and launch a rover Pragyan. The rover only had a lunar day of time to conduct its scientific experiments, that is 14 or 15 days on Earth. The Vikram lander weighs 1750 kg and the Pragyan rover weighs 26 kg. Chandrayaan 3 contained 3 modules: a lander module, a rover module and propulsion module. Propulsion module. The purpose of this module is to take Chandrayaan 3 away from Earth's orbit and send it towards the moon. This module will keep circling around the moon's orbit. Propulsion module contains an instrument known as spectropolarimetry of habitable planet Earth, shortly called SHAPE, which will search for exoplanets in space.